In this video, I want to show you how to get the Wi-Fi password of your HP DeskJet 2827e printer. So the first step is to enable Wi-Fi Direct. This feature needs to be turned on to be able to access that password. So let's go on the control panel right over here. Make sure that the printer is actually turned on and you can see something on the screen. I'll press the X button since the printer was simply sleeping, but if your printer was turned off, press the power button to wake it up. And right now you should see the Wi-Fi Direct icon. It's this one right over here. It's a smartphone with a printer. If you do not see this icon, press this button, the one with a sheet of paper and an arrow, and the Wi-Fi button, both at the same time for 2 seconds. This logo should appear. Next, we need to print the password. Since this screen doesn't have enough pixels to display the password, it needs to be printed. So you'll input some paper in the printer. Make sure at least one sheet of US letter size is input. And you're going to press once on the I button right over here. And wait. In about 10 seconds, a sheet of paper should come out with the password. Here we go. Now, if we take a look over here, we're going to see the Wi-Fi Direct logo. And right over here, you're going to see the password. The Wi-Fi Direct password is, and this is mine. Yours will be different, so there's no point of copying the one that you see on your screen right now. You need to do what I just showed you, and you'll be good to go. Now, let me show you how to print using this feature and your smartphone. I'll use an iPhone, but it's the same thing if you have an Android or even a computer, a Mac or PC. It's the same steps, but just done slightly different. If you want to scan documents with your printer and get them directly on your phone, you will need the HP app. And I'll show you how this is done in just a minute or two. Before that, I simply want to mention that you do not need to download the HP app if you simply want to print using your phone. And this is what I'll show you first. So to do that, you need to connect to the Wi-Fi of the printer. So you go in the Wi-Fi settings of your phone. And over here, you should see your HP DeskJet 2827 series appearing. Tap on it and enter the password that got printed. Then connect, and here you go, we get the blue check mark, we're now connected. Open any file you wish to print. So I got this PDF file that I open using the Files app on my iPhone. Obviously on Android it will be slightly different, and you can also simply go on your photo gallery app and print a picture. On an iPhone, you need to press this button right over here. It's a square with an arrow pointing up. On an Android device, you need to press the 3 dots on the top right corner and you'll get the print option. So let me show you on an iPhone and then press print. I'm on the last iOS version for iPhone. From here, you're going to select printer and you're going to select HP DeskJet 2827. Now there's a few settings you can change. Number of copies. Do you want to print in color? Media and quality, you can select the print quality from draft, which is the worst, and I suggest you never choose it, to normal and best. If you print pictures, select best. For anything like a text file with some graphics, normal is enough. At the end, press the print button and it should work right away. This printer is not the fastest, so for example, this document over here, it may take around, I would say, 13-14 seconds to print. Here we go, we got our result. Let me show you how to scan. So over here on the iPhone, I will simply go on the App Store. On Android, it's a bit different. It's on the Play Store, and search for the HP app. Simply type HP and here we go. This is the app we need to download. Before that, it used to be called HP Smart App, but they change it, and this is the new app you need to download. So let's wait just a few seconds over here. Meanwhile, while the app is installing on my phone, let me show you how to put a paper on this scanner. So let's say I want to scan this document. You're going to place it facing down with the top part of your document. Okay, this is the top part towards the right side, like that. And now we need to bring this corner of the document so it touches this corner over here of the scanner. So I'll glide it and both needs to be touching. And this is it. You simply have to close the lid. Now I finished downloading the app and I did it using my Wi-Fi. I connected myself back to my home Wi-Fi to do it. So right now, if you did the same as I did and you didn't want to download the app using your data, connect back to the Wi-Fi of the printer. Okay, I did it. And now open the HP app. Add device right over here. Choose an available printer. Select your HP printer. Don't allow, I don't want notification from HP. And this is about it at this point. Tap on your printer. Go down. Select scan. And you'll need to sign in into your HP account to do it, unfortunately. I really don't like that, but there's no way to scan to your device, okay, to your smartphone without being logged in. And it doesn't cost anything. It takes just a few seconds. It's just an annoyance, in my opinion, since HP can, I guess, track what you're scanning. I don't know. So I'll go ahead and sign in into my HP account. Just click on create one, and usually in 2 minutes it's all done. Once you have signed in into your HP account, you should see this display. And over here, well, you have a few options. Down below, you can select what you're trying to scan. So document, photo, or batch. Batch is for multiple pages if you're trying to scan like a document of 15 pages. I'll select documents. You can click the top bar right over there. And the most important thing, honestly, it's over here, quality. By default, it's 200. If you're scanning a picture, I suggest you select 300, which will give you slightly more details. You can also select if you want to scan in black and white or color. At the end, simply press the scan button and wait. It should take around 12 seconds to get the image on your display, and it will not be saved right away. I'll show you how you can actually save this or share it using your phone. All right, you see it has been completed. And now from here you can adjust these edges, okay, simply by dragging them. If you don't like that, simply select full so the whole thing will be saved. Press next, and now you can edit the scan by rotating. There's also an add button, so if you want to combine multiple pages in one PDF, simply go ahead, scan the next one by pressing add. If not, you have text extractor or scribble where you can do annotation like circling stuff. At the end, you have these choices down below where the first one is to print whatever you have scanned or to share and save. By clicking over here, you'll be able to share it on social media or on a certain app, or even save it on the memory of your phone. So if I click here, you can give this a new name, by the way. This is the default name of the scan, but you can give it test 123 or I don't know, passport scan, whatever you want. Then you can decide the file type. So if you're scanning a picture, most people will choose JPEG instead of PDF. It's up to you. And this is about it. Press continue and you're gonna have all the options that you need. So this is it. I hope this was useful. Leave a like, comment down below if this was useful, and I'll see you in the next video.